We got Styles No More. Second Valley Signs and Graphics. We got Huger Tires. And Brown's Barbershop. Thank you all that for supporting this show, and being able to see tonight. And if everybody's ready, let's go ahead and get this first match started. All right, for the first match, introducing first from Indianapolis, Indiana, we have Kevin Giza.
Sunset done changed ever since we was on. I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I would be nothing. Now they always say congratulations.
And also, I'd like to introduce the Alpha Airwolf from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Moogly, we are here at Emergency Response 6, Heroes Among Us, and we are kicking this off with a Buckley Cup qualifier. Kevin Giza against Airwolf. This should be one hell of a match, might I say, a complete and utter exhibition of aerial tactics likely on display. What do you think, Buddy Cooper?
Oh, I think this is going to be one heck of a match. I know Airwolf, like you said, great aerial displays. Same thing with Giza as well. I think it should be a great match overall. Look at that right there. Nice flip off the ropes there by Airwolf to reverse that armbar.
Quick reversal and great gymnastics. And and as quickly as I'm giving Airwolf his props, you see Giza try to execute the same move and failed miserably.
Oh, yeah. Fell right on his back. I would hate to see how that feels.
I think he landed more on his ass, but that's okay.
Oh, either way it hurts.
Anyway, now though, quickly, Giza controlling the action. Once again, a reversal and Airwolf.
Man, there's a lot of reversals here. And the submissions and everything else, headlocks, arm bars, everything else.
Back and forth action's what they call that one, Coop.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, Giza, he's in there. He's controlling that arm, but a nice roll through.
Nice roll through by Airwolf. Kick off. Oh, man.
And a nice kip up. Airwolf showing off the athletic prowess.
You can definitely tell.
Looks like it impressed everybody in the house except Kevin Giza.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell the crowd is with Airwolf right now. I would hate to be in Giza's shoes right now.
Well, Airwolf definitely has quickly become a fan favorite here in the Proving Ground, and quite the opposite for Kevin. He has never endeared himself to the PGP faithful.
Oh, wow. Well, that is good to know. I mean, I think Airwolf's only done a few shows for Proving Ground Pro as well, so I mean, it's good that he was able to gain the trust of the fans really quick. Oh!
Well, when you've got an array of moves in that ring, the quality of Airwolf, you quickly become a fan favorite.
And we're just about to see some of that quality right
and
now.
Meanwhile, the danger zone.
Oh! Nice backflip off the ropes there, I would say. Oh, man.
Guys had juked Airwolf out of that big move, tried to sneak in behind him. That failed, and look at Jesus paying the price.
Oh!
Picture perfect drop kick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, he's definitely got the crowd behind him now. He is on a roll here. Hopefully he can end it here. Ah!
Nice shoulder up and over, but Airwolf lands right on that apron, continues to control the action, and look at Giza right into that top turnbuckle. He's had his eggs scrambled there, Coop.
Oh, yeah, but he quickly came back from that by pushing Airwolf right back out of the ring there. Looks like he hit his knee off the floor there, right on that concrete pavement there.
No doubt, cut the offense of Airwolf right off. Opportune and much needed for Giza, who hasn't had much offense this match, but look at that. He's getting some offense on the outside of the ring right now.
Oh, yeah, that's a quick way to ground a high fly right there is to take out a knee, that's for sure. He's just playing smart there. Rolling Airwolf back in the ring right now, and like I said, the knee looks like he's going to start running that knee into the turnbuckle. Into the post.
Oh, that unforgiving corner post, and Giza wraps Airwolf's knee right around it.
Man, that has to hurt as well. I know I wouldn't want to take that.
Referee William Stone in, checking on the knee of Airwolf. Meanwhile, Kevin Giza circling the ring, giving a little bad mouth to the crowd on his way, and back in there after that compromised knee of the Airwolf.
Bunch of big stomps right to that knee, and I do not want to be in Airwolf shoes right now. Quick pin. 1.5 count there.
And quickly out of it, but Airwolf definitely holding that knee. Giza's definitely created an advantage. He's definitely painted a bullseye on that left knee, and he is going after it. Look at those vicious stomps.
Oh yeah, Airwolf is definitely grinding right now. He's struggling to get up. He's trying to use the rope and everything, and he's not letting him have any breath to get up at all. Back on the floor he is.
And Giza taking advantage of the opening he has created. And look at this, he's draping that knee over the rope. That's diabolical, Coop.
Oh man, that just looks painful right there. I know I would not want to experience that, that's for sure. I cannot.
Only a 2 count. And that was very close to a 3 count. Giza definitely found his way to the driver's seat in this match, controlling the offense, has Airwolf in trouble. Airwolf's fighting from underneath.
Able to get back onto his feet. He's limping around a little bit, but he was able to get back on his feet. You can hear this crowd right behind him there.
They're trying to will him on, but that knee is not allowing Airwolf to get. Oh my Lord!
That was a vicious drop kick to that knee.
Kevin Giza's on the money tonight, Coop. He has really brought his A game to Heroes Among Us.
Oh yeah, Giza's totally have control of this match so far. Once he got that quick hit to the knee there, he's just been taking control.
Oh
Another
my
big drop
Lord,
to the knee there.
punishment
Oh, good Lord.
continues.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be, what do we have here? Really going to take more advantage of that knee there.
Dragging him back to the center, continuing the punishment right there on that knee. I tell you what. And look at this, he's trying to take that mask off.
Oh no, that's one thing you do not want any masked wrestlers take off that mask. He's fighting hard there.
Well, I tell you what, I think he should have kept with the knee. To suddenly go for the mask when you've had that compromised leg seems like a bit of a tactical error.
Yeah, there was no need to go for the mask there. He was just trying to humiliate him there. I mean, he definitely should just keep going for that knee, and it looks like he may go ahead and keep doing that.
Well, fortunate. He's obviously still controlling that compromised leg. Turns it into a half crab. Coop, we might see Airwolf tap out right here.
It could be. With all the damage to that knee, I would not be surprised here. Crowd's trying to egg on Airwolf here. Keep on going. Let's see if he turns it around.
He's reaching towards that rope, but he need an arm like Go-Go Gadget. He's not even close. Guys has got him locked in the center of that ring.
There we go. Airwolf got a nice push off there. He got out, but I think there's just too much damage to that knee, man. Even after that half Boston crab there, I don't know if he's going to be able to get back from this.
Very well, even if he can stand on it. But he used
it. Able to get out of the way. And that's going to hurt no matter what. Big kick. There we go.
Off Giza. And Airwolf, despite the injury.
There we go. Big old 619. Now we going to see this nice big jump off the ropes here. No. Big old head kick for Airwolf there on Giza. Looks like he's taking control of the match again. There we go. That was almost 3 there. That was yeah. This has definitely been a great match so far. Airwolf sitting there. Looks like he is very, very tenderly walking on that knee there. Looks like Airwolf is trying to do everything he can there. Big head kick for Giza there. Good lord.
Wow, that sounded like a gunshot.
Here he goes. There we go. Airwolf taking back control there.
Drop toe hold. Giza's in trouble. Ducks under a big kick, but didn't duck under that one.
Yeah. You don't need any fancy offense. You can just kick someone square in the back of the head.
Drops back and cover with it. Oh my lord.
That was once again about 2 3/4. I'm surprised he's got out of that thing, man. That was
bull testicular fortitude. I tell you what.
He's definitely got the guts he needs to be in this ring, that's for sure. And let's give it up for Airwolf too. Here he is standing up on a bad knee. Definitely took away a lot of his high-flying offense, but he's still holding his own here. Man. Giza just coming right back here. Looks like that knee is definitely affecting Airwolf. He couldn't pick him up for a slam. And Airwolf barely got out at 2 3/4 there. Giza. It's just been crazy. Looks like Giza's about to go ahead. He's pointing at the crowd. He is definitely eating up all the booze he's getting here right now. It's just going to be a great moment here. What is Giza doing here? Looks like he is about to jump up on the turnbuckles. It looks like he's about to get on the turnbuckles here. Oh, man. Airwolf better hurry up and get out of the way here. It looks like he keeps climbing. He keeps climbing up.
Top rope compromise.
Big old punch by Airwolf there.
He's perched in the danger zone up there, Coop.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Airwolf's climbing up, but
after
I don't know about that knee, man. I would not want to be up there. That's a dangerous situation for anybody, much less if you have a bad knee. It looks like Giza's taking advantage there.
My God, with the bad leg. What a great landing, but the bad leg gave out. And Giza takes advantage of it.
Control there.
Double drop kick. He has Airwolf compromised, Coop. Look at this.
Big old frog splash there.
A beautiful splash. And that's it. We've got a winner, and Kevin Giza's on his way to the Buckley.
That was a great match there. Well-earned Buckley Cup spot there for him. As you can hear, everyone here is...
Wow. What a match. What a win by Kevin Giza. Taking out the Airwolf right here in match number 1. at Heroes Among Us.
Here we are, Brady Lawrence. Another emergency response, 6 years strong. The biggest show of the year, a hot crowd like nobody's business. Coming at you on commentary tonight besides us is Blaine Cooper.
I've been calling him Coop.
One of our favorite podcasts and our buddies at Squared Circle Squares. But right now we're talking about Calvin Tankman and Danny Adams. The man who thinks he's the franchise, Mr. Proving Ground Pro, if you will. Danny Adams taking on the indestructible Calvin Tankman. We're off to a hot start.
You have said a mouthful, Jesse Matthews. and number 2 match of the night. Heroes Among Us. Look at this. Buckley qualifier. And you said it right. Tankman versus Adams. Tell you what, one of the most unpopular guys in the Proving Ground, Mr. PGP, Danny Adams, against one of the most popular stars to burst on the scene, the amazing, indestructible
Calvin Tankman and Danny Adams have been tearing it up from coast to coast, not just here in PGP, but we got a gym here.
And look at the dexterity of Calvin Tankman.
Huge handspring back elbow followed up by a huge pounce.
Everything Tankman does is huge, Jesse.
Huge. You're going to hear that this whole match. He's a massive man. You people have no idea till you see him in person how big he really is. This is 300 pounds of pure athleticism.
And I tell you what, the size of Tankman makes the moves of Tankman even more amazing. You can't believe how many hops this huge man has.
Oh, did you just hear that echo through the building, Brady? We're getting an obstructed vantage point, but Calvin Tankman just lit Danny Adams up to the delight of this Petersburg crowd.
Oh, they're getting an up-close and personal look at it. Danny's
Calvin
pinned.
looking for a little help. Danny can't get free.
He wants a nice, quiet venue so people can hear this. Okay, let's go golf style.
Oh my God! He tried to put that giant oven mitt through his chest.
He nearly caved Danny's chest in right there.
He just hit him with a cast iron skillet.
I'm pretty sure that's what it would feel like.
I'd say he hit him with everything but the kitchen sink, but if you ask Danny Adams, he feels the kitchen sink right now too.
I think I see an impression of the kitchen sink right there on his breastbone. Oh, it's getting worse for Danny.
Oh, Calvin Tankman leaving a fingerprint on this match any detective could see.
No.
Danny Adams going to be feeling that for weeks.
Oh, my Lord. The pain continues, and Danny, I would advise Danny Adams to maybe...
Calvin just picks him up and drops him on the hardest part of the ring, as you know, Brady.
No give out there, and I was about to advise Danny to get in the ring, but Calvin beat me to it.
I would advise Danny Adams to run for the hills. Look for some higher ground, would you, Blank?
Oh, yes, I definitely would. You don't want to be able to take that anywhere when he's in the ring, outside the ring, supermarket, anywhere.
See, he'll tell you, that is a scary man no matter where you see him.
But there's the Adams, despite...
With Calvin off to such an impressive start, Brady, it's hard to remember how good Danny Adams really is. I mean, he's one of the best technical wrestlers going today, has a ton of charisma, and, well, I mean, he could be a star or main eventer in any promotion.
Oh, he's one of my... Almost don't even blame him for taking the moniker.
You know what? He has utter disdain for you.
I know. I don't understand. I'm one of his biggest fans.
I don't think he's a huge fan of me. Blaine, do you know if Danny Adams is a fan of you?
I don't think so. Quite a bit, but I do not think he's a fan of us.
I think that Blaine just hit the nail on the head. Danny Adams doesn't like anybody, but he needs no new friends. On the offensive here, Brady. He's got Calvin Tankman reeling. He's after that arm. Take away some of that power.
And definitely Anderson style.
Tankman tries to shake it off, and with one handle, goozles him and throws him in the corner. Now he continues to light him up. Danny Adams taking some severe strikes from Tankman.
Good Lord, that sounds terrible.
Blaine Cooper can hear the sounds over here, and he's just getting chills. I can see the goosebumps down his arm. He is so glad he's not Danny Adams right now.
Well, I tell you what, I am appreciative I'm not in Danny's position right now either, because...
Adams with the reversal,
wait
looking for a chicken wing of sorts.
Wait a minute. This resourceful SOP man...
He's got that arm trapped. Submission move here, Brady. Tankman's in the middle of the ring. Danny's wearing him down. He's dropped him down to one knee. The big man's lost his base. I just can't believe this is just a Buckley Cup qualifier, fellas. If we told you this was a Buckley Cup match, Blaine, would you believe it?
I would not believe it. I believe it would be the finals. I mean, this has been a great match overall, man.
He said he believed it could be the finals, and this is just a qualifier.
Absolutely. What? Guys in the field. And there's an awfully good chance they would be your final. But that's not what's happening right now. Right now, both these men want to get in that coveted tournament next March.
Tankman powers his way back up, forces Danny into the corner, but Danny just clinches down on that hold. He's got a vice grip on it. He's got it locked in like a python.
He is holding on for dear life right now. That is a thing he does not want to... And I think he's got something new in mind here, Jesse. Generating some momentum and a big forearm. He's got Tankman in trouble.
Out of Tankman. Tankman with his one good arm tries to get Danny Adams with. He didn't have all of that, Brady.
He didn't have as much momentum as he'd like, but he had plenty of weight behind it. And meanwhile, Danny Adams, he is one tough SOB, I tell you what. And look at that.
Adams with a back thrust kick to the midsection, drops Tankman to his knees. Tankman catches the big boot, Brady.
The power of Tankman sniffed out that boot. Probably a pretty smelly boot.
Huge strikes again from Tankman. Back on the offensive. Danny's reeling. What does Tankman have in mind?
Well, I'll tell you what. When Tankman, it does not take much for Tankman to change the flow of the offense. Two well-placed blows completely put Adams' offense right out of the wall.
But he did something there you preach all the time. He took too much time, and Danny Adams looking for a code breaker. Tankman catches him. We could see a reversal into a suplex.
Wow, pure power, and Danny Adams, he's in big trouble.
Into a rock bottom. What a huge move, Blaine.
Oh, yes, and I definitely would not want to take any rock bottom from anybody, but especially Calvin Tankman.
Every time you think Calvin Tankman's losing the momentum, he finds a way to get it back.
I tell you what, you don't have to convince Danny Adams of that right now. And Tankman, meanwhile, I tell you what, he is surprised that wasn't a 3 count.
He's beside himself. He's beside himself, but he's taking too much time, Brady. He's just taking too much time. A guy like Danny Adams, you got to be right on him. You don't get that 3 count, you don't give him any time to breathe. Because if you give him time to breathe, he's thinking about how he can turn it around on you. What he can do, whether it's clean or dirty, to get the next advantage.
Well, with Adams, it's less giving him time to breathe, the more giving him time to think. Because that guy comes up with diabolical plans left and right. And as we can see right here, things are working for Danny Adams right now.
He's been looking for that boot, finally connects, but he only staggers Tankman. Another one.
And he got
But still only staggers Tankman.
Only thing holding Tankman up right now is the ropes, Jesse.
Tankman reversal. Spins him out, looking for the clothesline. Kick off by Adams. What's he looking for here? Looking for a cutter up.
Oh, my Lord.
Is it V3?
I believe it is. Danny Adams is on his way to the Buck. He's not on his way to the Buckley. Shoulder up, Tankman. Adams wearing out Tankman right in the center of the ring.
Danny Adams is taking an absolute beating this match, but he's worn Calvin Tankman down. This could be the advantage he's looking for. This could be it for Tankman, but this crowd's trying to get behind him.
Well,
Danny rolls through, getting more leverage.
And that compromised arm. Like I said, Anderson style. Danny Adams is tougher.
Well, when you come in against a guy like Calvin Tankman, you better have some form of game plan. It may get thrown out of the window when you get in there. Just like Danny Adams just got thrown halfway across the ring.
Out the
Danny Adams looking for a chair shot, Brady. Calvin Tankman jumps. Driver, he hit the driver.
Ducks under.
And there you have it. Calvin Tankman has qualified for the 2019 Buckley Cup.
You're Calvin. What a match! What a match!
Once again, I proved that I'm not only one of the best contenders in the Midwest, but in the country. Someone's gonna have to pay attention, because I'm taking over the world.
You know what? I'm pissed. And you know why I'm pissed?
Sure.
Last weekend, Proving Ground Pro, we didn't have a match. Jesse, Brady, didn't have a match on the card. I felt I deserved it more than anyone else on that card. And you know what we get in return for asking for a simple match? We get kicked out of the entire show. It's ridiculous. The amount of respect shown, it should simply be more, to be honest, because look at me. I'm the best looking thing on the indies right now, and some people can't take notice, you know? So, and Scott Keys, if you really want to match November 17th, a street fight, it's all you. It's all me. I am going to beat the living hell out of you, Scott Keys.
Wait a second, buddy. Jesse Matthews, you had that added stipulation. If Dan Liplock wins, I get my hands on Scott Keys for 2 minutes. Buddy, leave just enough of Scott Keys for me. Because Scott Keys getting involved in your matches. You know, I was simply trying to talk to a referee, and he pulled me down off the apron and tried to hit me in the face.
Ridiculous.
He shoved me back and everything. I can't believe Scott Keys, so I'm gonna whoop the hell out of you too after he's done with you. You better hope I don't have a chair in my hands. You better hope that you walk out on your own will at emergency response.
Well, we got a very special match coming up right now. Who's ready for a good old street fight? Let's go ahead and get this started then. Introducing first, from the Onyx,
don't know if he couldn't find a babysitter. I don't know if his car broke down, if he's in the hospital, or if he's just downright scared. But Scott Keys is not here tonight, people. And therefore, Dan Liplock does not have a match. I'm sorry, but Dan Liplock, I think he should get double paid for having his opponent paid, all right? What do you think about that, Jesse? What do you think about that?
I thought when I fired you from ring announcing in October, I wouldn't have to hear you run your mouth to these people over and over and over again. But Rob and Dan, for some reason, I just thought to myself, Rob Leach is going to do whatever he can not to have to spend 2 minutes in the ring with Scott Keys. What do you think so, Brian? Yes. So, I called around, I looked for Keys, I checked hospitals in Peoria, he's nowhere to be found. I sent somebody up and down the highway to see if they could find him with a broke down car. So I just know in my heart of hearts that all of these people know too, you had something to do with that. But I would hate for Dan to drive all the way out here to this big town. The place I love, Petersburg, Illinois. Full of PGP hometown fans. And not give them what they want. So if they want to see Dan, I'm sorry kids, but bump it up. If you will, put your hands over your ears. Get his ass kicked tonight. I don't really care. So I called a guy who debuted at Harvest Fest this year, and after his hard-fought battle with Jake Lander, your man Dan Liplock attacked him. So his opponent tonight is none other than the big man himself, one of the monsters of Louisville, Kentucky, Taggart. Oh yeah, and by the way, boys, he may not get 2 minutes alone with you in the ring if he beats Dan, but these people paid to see a street fight, and a street fight is what they'll get. This street fight will sell.
Y'all want a street fight? We whoop his ass!
Good God Almighty, chaos is reigning supreme. The street fight happened. Scotty Keys, apparently a guy with a beef already with Dan Liplock, and that's big Brandon Taggart. And Dan Liplock, he looks surprised, and he looks nervous, he looks scared, and he looks like he's about to get his ass kicked, Coop.
Oh yeah, and you know, Liplock wouldn't have made it. I'm sure Rob wouldn't either, but I'm sure they did something with Keys. They were prepared for him. They're prepared for no one to be here. And now they have Brandon Taggart here, one big, mean guy from Kentucky, and good Lord, I would not want to take any hits from him at all, especially with a chair or through a table or anything else you can do. I mean, this is a street fight. It can be anything. Good Lord.
Anything goes. Balls count anywhere. And I tell you what, Dan Liplock, he's being taken for a tour of the building and a little interactive wrestling over there. Every kid in town is getting a shot at Dan Liplock.
Now, that's what I call crowd interaction right there. Taggart's making sure everybody who hates Liplock gets their hits in, huh?
Take home a piece of that chest hair as a souvenir.
Hey, Chisel stealing sex appeal is what he calls himself. People want to chisel some of that off for themselves, eh?
And meanwhile, Brandon Taggart in hot pursuit, he has come up with a crutch.
Oh, man.
I don't know what Dan was going for, but he got cut off. Brandon Taggart stopped him from getting a chair out from under that ring. And now he gave him a huge knuckle sandwich, and more of the crowd is getting a shot.
Oh, man.
Dan Liplock.
I do not want to be in Liplock shoes right now.
And Rob Leach is absolutely beside himself over here, Coop. He can't believe what he's seeing.
I'm waiting here to see if Rob's going to get into this match at all here. He's standing around ringside still. He has a nice little wooden object there. He's backing away from Taggart. He does not want to be there. You think with him giving up PGP announcing to help his client, he chose his client over you guys, you think he would want to help him out a little bit more against Taggart here?
I don't think he wants to get in the way of an angry Brandon Taggart.
Oh!
Taggart just crushed that chair as Liplock got out of the way in exactly the right moment. Liplock goes airborne and takes Taggart down face first with a spinning DDT down to the floor. And look at Taggart. Taggart's in trouble.
Now that's what I call front row action right there. Flying off the ring, doing the DDT to the concrete right in front of us here, Brady. I mean, it's just been a crazy match so far. Looks like Liplock's digging underneath the ring for something. Looks like another chair. What's he going to do here?
Wow, look at that. I tell you what, Dan Liplock was surprised and thrown off his game when Taggart came down, but since he found his opportunity to turn this around, look at the viciousness coming out of handsome Dan Liplock over there.
Well, he always has that viciousness just by how he talks. You know, he has all that charisma in the world. He thinks he's the best in the world. Now it's time to prove it. And hey, if you have all these fun toys to use, no matter how big or small you are, if you have a chair to the face, you're going to take somebody down, right? And now he's throwing it in the ring. What's going on here?
Liplock throwing chairs into the ring. Meanwhile, laid out on the floor over there, Brandon Taggart.
Yeah, Taggart is just out on the floor. He is not moving. Liplock's starting to just look underneath the ring for anything he can use.
Liplock's out searching for plunder while Brandon Taggart is out on the floor. And I tell you what, you might have wanted to stay on top of Brandon Taggart and spent less time touring this arena, Coop.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to give a man that size time to recover because something like this might happen to you.
Oh, here comes Taggart. Taggart's coming back with a vengeance there. Changing blows back and forth.
Look at Liplock fighting for his life out there. That's the most vicious I've ever seen him.
Oh, and now they're busting out trash can lids. Nice big old hit over the head for Taggart there. He actually hit the ref a little bit as well. I didn't know the ref was in this match.
Hey, you got to stay out of the way in a street fight. Anything can happen.
Looks like Liplock got Taggart back in the ring. A couple big haymakers there. What is he doing?
This action has spilled back in the ring. Hard to believe with a street fight, but there it is between the ropes. But we got some plunder in that ring, too. We got a trash can lid. We've got a chair. I don't know if there's anything else or not. I don't know what Dan Liplock's got in mind right now, Coop.
Looks like he has two chairs in there and a trash can lid, and it looks like he is going to use them all to the wide range of his imagination. Looks like he's grabbing another chair, setting up on the turnbuckles. I do not want to be Taggart in this situation right now.
Liplock setting that chair up between the ropes. He's got something in mind here for his opponent, Brandon Taggart. I about said friend. Don't know why.
No one would want to do that to their friend. At least I wouldn't. I mean, I don't want to do that to Mickey, that's for sure.
But meanwhile, the viciousness of Dan Liplock, I tell you what, I didn't know Dan Liplock had this kind of fight in him. Rob Leach has been saying it all along, and we've seen some fairly impressive outings from Handsome Dan, but I tell you what, this kid's mean.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of a kindness he did there. For some reason, he moved the chair out of the way before he did the bulldog there. With how vicious he should be, he should have just did it right on that chair there, man. I mean,
well,
he's definitely showing us the viciousness there. Oh, here we go. Looks like he has the trash can lid on Taggart. Looks like we're going to get the handsome elbow right now.
I don't know what Liplock's got in mind. Back, forth, building up momentum, a little hip swivel, a little gyration, kisses his own bicep, takes too much time, and misses the elbow.
Well, hey, He's trying to be handsome, and all he needs to do is fight for his life here. You don't need to show off like that, man. You're in a street fight. Anything goes. Like that. Freaking headbutt to the head with the freaking trash can lid. You don't want to mess with Taggart in general, much less when he has weapons where he can do anything he wants to you.
No doubt about it. And the size and power of Brandon Taggart is something that Liplock's going to have to contend with here. Look at that elevation. Look at that power. This has got to be over, Coop.
Oh, only a 2 count there. I thought Taggart had it there. That was about 2 3/4 again. And I'm surprised Liplock actually kicked out of that, Brady.
That Liplock must be slippery as an eel with that baby oil all over him.
Oh, yeah. Hey, maybe he thought of that before he started this match, man, just to make it a little bit extra slipperier for Taggart. I mean, that doesn't help you with the chair, but...
Oh, big boot right across the jaw.
It looks like the chair that Liplock set up earlier is going to...
Taggart is the one that's going to take advantage of that chair. Oh, Liplock slinks out of the way. Rolls up Taggart, but only a 2.
That was a smart move there by Liplock, able to turn around for a roll-up. That's one really quick way to end a match just in general. I mean, I'm surprised. Luckily, Taggart was able to get back from that.
Oh, this is taking too much time. Damn, Liplock's going to be in trouble when he turns around. That chair's not staying, and Dan Liplock's offense isn't staying either.
It looks like the chair doesn't even want Liplock to win, man. He's not cooperating. Taggart's down for the pin, and Liplock kicks out.
Liplock still fighting for his life. Things are not going his way now. He had a nice little run there a few minutes ago, but right now, that kid's in trouble. And Brandon Taggart, he looks mean and he looks mad.
I do have to say, with all the talking that Liplock has done throughout the years and throughout the months, he's definitely showing himself to be a true fighter here. I mean, anyone
what's Robbie Leach doing up there on that ring apron?
Oh no, what's going on here? Uh-oh, he's grabbed the chair from Taggart.
Oh, Robbie Leach is getting involved. This could be dangerous. Almost a miscommunication. Oh my God, a chair to the head of Robbie Leach.
Well, there's Rob Leach out of the match there.
Rob Leach is down and out, and it looks like Liplock's gonna join him.
Oh, Liplock kicked out at 2 3/4.
How in the hell did Dan Liplock escape a 3 count there, Coop?
I don't know. He's definitely a fighter. He does not want to lose this, even with his manager out. Uh-oh.
Rob Leach is getting back up. Oh, and he went for a low blow. And it's a street fight. It's not a disqualification.
Big
a
DDT.
blatant low blow. A huge DDT. And it's a 3 count. And Scott Dan Liplock overcomes his missing opponent, Scott Keys, overcomes the substitute, big Brandon Taggart, and by God, handsome Dan Liplock won himself a street fight.
Maybe Keys was on the right path there. Maybe that's why Keys didn't show up. He knew that this was going to be what happened.
Tonight,
We did it.
you did it.
We did it.
We did it. Handsome Dan Liplock won his street fight tonight. Now, Scott Keys, I don't know where he was. He was scared, he ran, and he wasn't here tonight. But Jesse thought he was smart and replaced him with Brandon Taggart, you know, that little goof that we beat the hell out of a couple months ago at Harvest Fest.
Keyword, he thought it was smart. See, Brandon Taggart thought he had a chance with the handsome one. But really, once he stepped into that ring, I could tell he was scared. We both could tell he was scared. And I took advantage. We took advantage. And got the W.
That shows how much I'm invested in Dan Liplock. I was in that ring and took that chair shot to the head, all right? And I was down, I was out, I was losing consciousness. I saw my guy in trouble. I was up and I helped him in an instant. Managerial instincts are filled in this brain of mine, and I can tell you one thing, this isn't the last you're gonna see of Dan Liplock.
No, see, during that franchise title match, we sat at commentary giving our opinions on Kevin Lee Davidson and Baracus.
Baracus.
Oh, jeez. See, I see that gold up there, and I know what I want. Whether it be the cutting edge, whether it be the franchise, it does not matter. I need something around my waist, and I think Jesse Matthews, Brady Lawrence, I think you know, and I think the fans know. So I'm waiting for my opportunity to come. We're waiting for our opportunity to come.
That's right. The measuring stick of PGP is here, and he is going to soon rise to the top.
Microphone back over to my man Blaine Cooper over here, okay? I want you guys to check out their podcast, Squared Circle Squares. He's gesturing and announcing tonight. He's nervous. He's not usually in front of a huge crowd like this. He's in front of thousands of people behind the microphone with no camera on him or any crowd on him. So he's a little nervous. Give it up for him. He's doing a really good job. Squared Circle Squares have been a huge supporter of PGP since they started, and we really, really appreciate it. Don't we, Mickey? That's his co-host, Mickey, over there with his hands up in the air. And their sound guy, Jay. Give it up for him. Squared Circle Squares. Check it out on most of your streaming services.
Wow. This might not be the main event of the night, but this to me, Jesse, is a main event in any building. We got the winner of the Sam Menaker Invitational, the real deal Derek Neal, against the monster that lived on top of the mountain for so long, right here in the proving ground, Dirty Jake Durden.
I wanted to talk, but you couldn't talk over him coming out. My God, this crowd is just insane for Dirty Jake Durden.
And there's also a contingent here for the real deal Derek Neal.
Well,
and this is
as there should be, Brady, as there should be. The term gets thrown around a lot, but indie dream match is what this is.
It is to
if
me,
you're
bud.
a true fan of professional wrestling, this is a dream match. This is the kind of thing you wish you could see on TV. But you're only going to see it one place, Brady. Where's that?
YouTube.
For Proving Ground Pro.
Indeed, Jesse. Indeed. And two old school brawlers with everything it takes to make it to the top of the business are going at it right here for a shot at the Buckley, Jesse.
Oh yeah, this one getting rugged and fast. Both men jockeying for position. Will we see a clean break here? Oh no, not from Derek Neal.
Not even. Derek Neal is full bore, all offense. Don't take your foot off the gas. And by God, don't worry about a rule book.
Our guys at Squared Circle Squares are so excited about this match. Mickey Coogan is coming to join us.
All right, the Big Mick.
Mickey, what do you think? Who's your pick in this match?
Absolutely, there's no question. The Dirty Jake Durden's going to take this.
Oh my Lord!
The real McNeil came with a trophy, but the Dirty Jake Durden came with the pride. He's taken down Elgin in previous matches before. He is the favorite. There is no stopping Jake Durden.
There you have it. Mickey's favorite is Jake Durden, and he's the man on top right now. But Neal reverses that, knocks him over the top with a clothesline.
Great power from Derek Neal generated and sends Durden to the floor, but Durden landed pretty well on his feet, takes the feet of Derek Neal out and face first. Neal goes right into the ring apron. And now he's face down on the concrete right here in the fire department, Jesse.
Face first in the fire department because he went for a huge kick, and Durden said, "Nuh-uh, not tonight." Sent him to the mat. He's checking his teeth now, Brady.
Oh, but a block by Derek Neal, and he's trying to send Durden into that corner post.
Durden with the block of his own, face off the apron.
What do you know? And now, oh my God, in through the chairs, into the
through
crowd.
the fans goes Dirty Jake Durden.
All the way into the side of the fire department trailer over there, for God's sake. Derek Neal's in trouble, and Jake Durden is on the hunt, Jesse.
Jake Durden methodically goes over there, grabs Derek Neal, is dragging him to his feet.
And I tell you what, they are testing that 20 count to its fullest around here. We know referee Joe Poe does not want to end a Buckley qualifier on a double count out.
No, he doesn't. And Joe Poe giving a little leniency. Both refs giving a little leniency tonight, making sure we see a distinctive winner. How important this biggest show of the year is for us heroes among us.
No doubt about it. And look at this. The brutality is definitely living up to expectations so far, Jesse.
Oh, it has been absolutely brutal. And we're only 4 matches in, Brady.
And up, over, and out goes Derek Neal to the floor. And here comes Jake Durden in hot pursuit.
I don't know who's more dangerous out here on the floor, though. Derek Neal is no slouch when it comes to brawling.
No doubt about it. That's a toss-up. Both of these men are just flat-out tough. That's why this is a dream match. Oh, there's a tide turner, Jesse.
He goes for the chop and eats steel. Now Neal has targeted that hand. He's done what to that hand? I think he's put a
bullseye right on it, Jesse.
That's right, Brady. Huge chop, Mickey. Huge chop by Derek Neal. Your favorite's not looking too good now, bud.
They don't get much louder than that. It's hard to root for Jake Durden when this much action is going on, but I think he's going to pull it out in the end. Again, McNeil.
Oh, beautiful.
leaving Mickey speechless. 1, 2, says referee Poe.
Derek Neal is looking great in there, Jesse. I tell you what. Well, he stormed his way through the field of the Miniker. 7 of the best independent talents in the country that Derek Neal had to go in again. Comes out on top, toted the trophy right down there to ringside with him tonight.
Yes, he did. He's proud of that Miniker trophy. He's proud to be the inaugural Miniker Cup winner.
No doubt about it.
Invitational. I'm sorry. I'm getting so flustered here with all this action. I'm losing
Why
my
wouldn't
words.
you? Who cares? Why wouldn't you? My God, this is off the chain. And meanwhile, Durden still contending with that injured hand. He had to break a couple
That does
fingers.
a lot of things for Derek Neal. It's a good way to avoid the Asian spike. It's a good way to avoid that choke slam of Durden's. It's a good way to avoid a huge soup bone from him.
No doubt about it. But look at that. Derek Neal with a nice drop kick to the midsection of Durden. I tell you what, Derek Neal is looking like $1 million in
Derek
there.
Neal started to show these people why he was the Miniker Cup or Miniker Invitational winner.
Indeed he is.
He beat Airwolf for that trophy, who was no slouch as we saw earlier in the evening.
And look at him, he's biting the fingers, Jesse.
Taking a page out of Durden's book.
Good God almighty, Derek Neal's a savage.
Well, he's a man that feels pain but loves to inflict it just as much.
Durden fighting from underneath, but those blows don't have the effect he wants with those injured fingers. But that headbutt might. Oh, but back to that injured hand creates separation. And Derek Neal, this man is part man and part monster in there tonight, Jesse.
Lines up the arm, takes his leg right to that shoulder.
Oh!
Huge splash to that arm. He's working everything from the hand up, Brady.
Absolutely. The right arm of Jake Durden is nearly completely incapacitated at this point.
Jake Durden incapacitated. Derek Neal having his way with him.
Punishment continues. Drapes it over that second rope, drops to the floor. So there you go, fingertip all the way up to the shoulder.
Durden looking for something here, but Derek Neal's got that hand again, forcing it down. Oh my, just vicious. He's just absolutely vicious.
He is. I gotta respect that in this guy, man. I tell you what.
Mickey, you have to respect the mean streak like Brady's saying over here, wouldn't you say?
Oh,
Absolutely. You guys said it beforehand. It is non-stop action here at PGP, Heroes Among Us. And this match is brutal. Everybody needs to check this out. This is non-stop action when it comes to Derek Neal versus Durden. It is non-stop.
Uh-oh.
Just non-stop
Big equalizer
action.
right there. Derek Neal gets a big fistful of corner post too.
That's right, he got a taste of his own medicine, Brady.
Both these men are now fighting with one arm, or one hand anyway.
This is 2 men in a one-arm ass-kicking contest.
I tell you what, and the dirty chant is blowing up in this building.
Just raining throughout this fire department.
Oh!
Both of them had the same idea, just wrecking each other with clotheslines.
Stalemate in the middle of the ring, but look at that! Durden unloaded! And Durden's been looking for his offense for quite a while, Jesse. And we know the accolades, we know the resume, we know the path of destruction that Jake Durden has cut through this promotion over the years.
This may be the best version of Jake Durden we've ever seen, hungrier than ever.
Absolutely.
Coming off a contract that he thought would change his whole life, Brady.
And here he is, looking for his path back to the franchise title. And I can tell you right now, Durden has his sights on that Buckley tournament, winning that and getting his shot at that title. But Derek Neal is standing in his way. He goozled him, Jesse.
Derek Neal with back forearms, though, fighting his way out of that goozle.
Oh, and what a soup bone. And what
Discus clothesline, my God, back and forth. He took his damn head off, Brady.
Good God, this is physical. A spear from Durden. And this could be two. And oh, look at that, a foot on the ropes.
Neal finds the positioning and gets his foot on the ropes. Great job by referee Joe to see that foot and make the right call.
And great ring generalship by Derek Neal to see that opportunity. And tough luck for Durden.
When you think he's down and out, he does something like find a leg on the rope just to get out. And he's rolled to the outside where he can't be pinned and he can't be beaten.
Oh, Dirty, look at this. The crowd is behind him. Durden is getting that adrenaline dump. Derek Neal's in trouble, Jesse. Oh, he escaped from that trouble like a thief in the night right there. And again, goes back after that.
These chairs have come into play a lot tonight. Derek Neal could be getting himself disqualified here, Brady.
Referee Joe trying to keep the illegal object out.
Joe takes the chair from him.
He's got the Miniker trophy.
Oh, Meyer with the Miniker!
Oh my God.
And Derek Neal has just stolen
a cheap shot. A cheap shot with the Miniker trophy sends the real deal Derek Neal straight into the Buckley. And it sends Jake Durden on a whole new course right here in the Proving Ground.
You'll face the winner of the main event.
Jesse, it's time for the lovely ladies in the ring. Paloma, Starr, and Blair Onyx squaring off right here at Heroes Among Us.
Ladies, action at its finest. The young up-and-comer Blair Onyx takes on the veteran Paloma Starr. A battle of different styles, a battle of age, a battle of technique, a battle of experience. I mean, this is just a phenomenal women's battle.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Paloma, she's cut herself a nice little reputation right here in the proving ground. I mean, well, she gets a reputation as a top women's contender anywhere she goes. But in particular, we're talking about the proving ground right now, and she is definitely a fan favorite.
Down goes Onyx, now into a headlock.
Blair Onyx, meanwhile, making her debut here. We've heard some good things. We know a little bit, but not a lot.
Trained at the Black and Brave Academy, so you know she's got a good pedigree. She's only had a handful of matches under her belt. But every time we've seen her out, she's been impressive, Brady. She does seem a little surly. She's not too friendly. I tried to talk to her early. She's kind of a diva. She wasn't having it. The Sriracha Muchacha. Paloma hits the forearms to the midsection. Oh, big hand full of hair by Onyx. That's a great equalizer, Brady. Onyx making a rookie mistake, though. Turn her back on Paloma. You can't do that with a veteran like that. She trained under Taz. That's right, the ECW Taz at the dojo. One of the only females that's ever been there, Brady. She's one tough broad. Onyx looking for a timeout. Somebody's got to tell her there is no timeouts in wrestling. But that's a veteran move of her to roll out. That shows you the pedigree on a Blair Onyx. She's not going to just run headfirst into danger. She's going to pat her out. She's going to take her time. She's going to make sure she has a game plan. She's not trying to lose this match in the first couple minutes to Paloma Starr. Paloma, look, she stuck a limb out there trying to grab the hair of Onyx, and it cost her big time. These people have been smart about it. They're picking a body part, they're taking it apart. It's very old school. I know it's not that new school, everybody's doing crazy stuff, but it's effective. Onyx with a big chop to the chest of Paloma. And those are the ones that are scariest when they don't make huge noises. It goes right through your whole body, Brady. Onyx asking if they want one more. Paloma blocks it.
I think Paloma's going to be the one that gives her one more.
Oh, that's some fiery hot sauce.
I'm telling you what, she lit old Blair up right there. Oh, she's going to...
Oh, exposes the chest more of Onyx. Not in the way you want.
No, not in the way Blair Onyx wanted, I'll tell you that for certain. Oh, and yet another. And there is a little bit of a vicious streak in Paloma. She's a fun-loving gal, but let's face it, when she turns up the heat,
she's a bulldog. 1-2.
She can do some serious damage.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And if you talk about something that turns up the heat, it's Paloma. They don't call her the Sriracha Muchacha for no reason.
Meanwhile, Blair Onyx with a very disrespectful slap. A little reversal of momentum by Paloma, but Blair goes up high.
What's she looking for there?
I don't know.
Paloma got stuck in the turnbuckle.
Those
her hair
ropes
got
are
caught in the ropes or what, but that's dangerous when you know That's part of being a female wrestler. You got a little extra hair there. It gets caught in places you don't want. And if you don't want it yanked out the wrong way.
Well, there you go. But meanwhile, the train rolls on, and here they are, smack dab in the middle of the ring. Does Blair Onyx with the advantage?
Huge armbar by Blair Onyx, cranking back, trying to do ground Paloma. She knows that when Paloma's down on the ground, she has the advantage.
No doubt about it. Look at her continuing with that, too. Great game plan. Good. Pretty solid tonight.
For this crowd to get behind her.
No doubt the veteran Paloma Starr definitely got her hands full with the youngster Blair Onyx here. Definitely not a walk through the park for good old Paloma. Oh, Samoan drop.
Samoan drop out of nowhere. The Paloma injured, hard for her to make the cover.
Oh.
Says William Stone.
And Blair Onyx manages to get that shoulder up at the last possible second. This match will continue. Both women have absorbed a lot of punishment. Both are looking to try and gather their faculties.
Onyx is salty, but there's a lot of fight in her. And we know Paloma's not down for the count. Holding that arm, though, she's really nursing it, Brady. That's right, just trading blows in the middle of the ring.
Oh, that wasn't trading. That was taken way
Paloma
too
with the discus forearm. Senton bomb. I thought for sure she had her there, Brady.
I tell you what, Blair Onyx, this is one tough lady. There's no doubt about that. She absorbed some serious punishment there, and she's still in there going.
Looking for the side Russian leg.
Oh, yeah.
We're on the same page.
Well executed, but again, the resilience of Paloma Starr.
Blair Onyx having words with referee Stone.
Probably a mistake. Don't take your eye off Paloma.
Rookie mistake by Blair Onyx. Paloma looking for the finish here. Unprettier!
Oh, and Blair came in so cute too. Oh, and that's a three.
Blair Onyx turns her back on the veteran Paloma Starr. She powers her way right into an unprettier and a 1-2-3 at the biggest show of the year.
No doubt about it. Paloma Starr victorious right here at Heroes Among Us.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started here, then. This is what we have for Baracus Championship match. It's scheduled for 1 fall.
Oh, Rob Leach, welcome back to the luxurious broadcast facilities. Congratulations on the huge win tonight, fellas.
Listen, Brady, Dan Liplock walked out victorious as everyone knew he would. And now I'm back at the commentary booth for the franchise title match. Anything to say about this match, Mr. Liplock?
Well, I don't have much to say. I don't really know these two that well. All I can really say right now is that gold around Kevin Lee Davidson's waist is looking pretty nice to me right now.
Well, obviously Liplock's got his eye on that franchise title, and why wouldn't he, Rob? That's the big prize right here in the proving ground. And speaking of big things, this looks like a genuine hoss fight in there. The huge Kevin Lee Davidson against the huge Baracus.
Well, I'll give it to you there, Brady. You said it before I could. Hoss fight. KLD and the big man, Baracus. I feel bad for little referee Joe Poe in there.
I tell you what, one of Joe's major things, stay there.
And I think he's trying to, but they just keep rolling around the ropes here.
I tell you what, you'd have to peel him up off that canvas with a spatula. My God. Meanwhile,
no kidding there.
Baracus undefeated in the... He's never been pinned.
Well, tonight could be the first time. We'll have to find out.
Well, he is either going to take...
The two biggest sized guys in PGP here tonight. Not the two biggest guys, because that guy is sitting right next to me.
I'm not paying attention. I just see all these pretty girls in this crowd, and they catch my eye, you know. This match, look at these two behemoths. Look how ugly they are. They really think they could stand a chance to Dan Liplock, the most handsome man in all of professional wrestling. See, oh, look at them. They're moving so slow. I could move 10 times the speed they could ever. And you know what? This match is disgusting, really. I just take the mic out. I'm so sick of it.
All right. Mr. Liplock, you don't have to talk anymore. Just keep your eye. Do your homework on this one right here, because I'm telling you, that title's in your future, baby.
Take notes here, because both of these men have tremendous winning records in between those ropes, and obviously KLD is sporting the franchise title right now. This is a huge deal, and these are huge men.
Take a look, the test of strength between these two huge monsters. Oh, Lord.
And I don't know which way this one's going to go.
Two of the fan favorites in PGP one-on-one, and they're the two biggest guys here.
Kevin Lee with a slight height advantage, so maybe a bit of a leverage advantage, but it didn't really matter because Baracus came in with that big knee right to that ample midsection of Kevin Lee.
I wonder which of these guys has the weight advantage.
Hard to tell. Kevin looks slightly bigger. I don't know. It's awful close, Rob.
You don't know what kind of muscle they're packing there either.
Man, oh man. I'm surprised the ring is able to support this. I'm a little worried about it.
I saw the setup of that ring. It's all solid steel, but I mean, you never know what's going to go down here.
I mean,
take a look, colliding in the center.
This is like King Kong Godzilla. My God, the potential destruction here. Obviously, I'm worried about the structural integrity.
No kidding here. And there he goes, spouting off his name. Yeah, we know who you are. It says it on your hind end. Let's get on with the matchup, buddy.
Kevin Lee trying to get the fans behind him. Builds up some momentum. Sends Baracus on his way.
Oh, good Lord.
Are you kidding me? How did Baracus pull that one off?
I have no idea. Baracus found that power deep down within, and he just hit Kevin Lee Davidson with the most monstrous power slam we've ever seen in that ring.
I tell you what, Kevin Lee Davidson is definitely not used to being taken off his feet in that fashion. No doubt about that, Rob.
No kidding, and a huge clubbing blow to the chest.
And meanwhile, Baracus, now that he's opened up and found his offense, he is unleashing the power of Baracus right there on KLD.
They moved the whole ring a couple of inches when KLD hit that corner, I'm telling you.
This is a battle of behemoths. I mean, it's like a tank versus an 18-wheeler, a train versus a battleship. My God, this is unbelievable, Rob.
You want to talk about something unbelievable? You're looking at something unbelievable right here. Look at how good I look right now compared to these two buffoons, these gorillas. Excuse me? I'm sorry, I have people trash talking me, disrespecting me when I'm just trying to do the job that somebody else should be doing, Brady. Anyways, these two ugly gorillas taking up space in my ring, thinking they really have a chance against handsome damn Liplock. It's disgusting. This whole thing, the image of this whole match is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. And Rob, I think you can agree with me here. I have a better shot at that title than Baracus could in years.
No kidding there. Hey, you even have a better chance of that title than Baracus has it. Hell, maybe say no to a cheeseburger after the show.
Unbelievable. You two. Meanwhile, in the ring, heavy lumber being exchanged, and look at Kevin Lee Davidson and Baracus go with these forearms. I don't know how either one of them still on their feet. My God.
Look at these two guys. I mean, it's like a couple of bears, a couple of... you were trying to come up with the acronym for this. It's unbelievable matchup we're seeing here at Emergency Response.
Well, Oxygen is going to be at a premium here pretty quick because these boys have both had their foot squarely on the accelerator since they got in here in the bell ring.
It looks like they're both starting to run a little bit low on fuel. They might have to come up with something deeper.
And blows continue to be exchanged in the middle. Oh, and Davidson trying to chop Baracus down. Back and forth. Chop, and chop, Rob.
Chopping down a cherry tree. KLD on a huge German suplex.
Unbelievable. Takes Baracus down with the suplex and barely faces him.
That looked all right, but not as great as handsome Dan Liplock's gut wrench that you'll see him do. On a blue thunder bomb.
Elevated Baracus and dropped him as hard as I've ever seen Baracus hit a mat.
Hey, tell these idiots over here to sit down. They're not ever going to be part of this match.
Well, they were certainly excited. I tell you what, I was too. Earlier, I had never seen Kevin Lee Davidson toss like that, and exactly the same. I've never seen Baracus taken that far in the air either, Rob.
No kidding there. I mean, take a look. Baracus is in trouble in the corner now. I mean, KLD's starting to rile up here. Huge splash. Back again. And again.
And KLD with all kinds of momentum built up, but I'll tell you what, he's giving Baracus time, and that was a mistake.
Baracus right behind him like a hot freight train coming at him, and KLD follows with a forearm.
And here comes the momentum. Well,
and they collide in the corner.
Once again.
Reverse,
huge headbutt. Oh, my Lord. And he wants more. Look at Davidson go.
KLD picking up Baracus. Oh, Lord. What's he looking for?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, good Lord. Dream Valley driver to Baracus.
I can't believe it, Robbie.
Cover
I absolutely can't believe it, Baracus. I'm continuing in disbelief because Baracus got a shoulder up.
Baracus just barely got that shoulder up, and that was because KLD didn't have all the weight over his body. I mean, even if it was just a a slouch over Baracus. He could have at least put a little more weight on there, and this thing
That
would be
was a
over.
sloppy pin, Rob. A sloppy pin.
And KOD
And that gave
wants to end it.
Baracus more time.
Went for a
thing you don't
spine
want
buster.
your opponent.
Oh, and a double-headed choke bomb. He caught him with it.
Two champ, Rob. It's gonna. Oh my Lord.
Oh, only a 2 count.
Wow. Wow. I thought Baracus was the new man. Where's he headed? What's he got in mind here?
And Baracus.
Wait a minute. Baracus
Climbing
got no
the
business
ropes.
on those ropes, Robbie.
What is Baracus doing? Dan Liplock said it best. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't break the rope there.
Great time.
A huge spine buster.
Takes
Puts the leg.
advantage.
2, 3.
And there's your champ. Retains Kevin Lee Davidson.
Can you believe it? Can you believe the fact that today was our very first ever appearance at Proving Ground Pro?
Yeah.
And what do? We picked up not one, but 2 victories over 2 different tag teams in the span of what, like 45 minutes?
Maybe even.
Tonight?
Yeah, maybe even less.
Tonight was light work, but we just getting started.
And the boys from Jollyville, we're gonna finish what we started tonight at this Express Classic. Proving Ground Pro has a great tag team division. But tonight, Alpha Omega proved that we are the best of that tag team division.
And what he means by best, B-E-S-T, that means black, that means educated, successful, and talented. We have all the marbles. We have everything to provide the best tag team. Not only the best tag team, but the future tag team champions, might I say, for Proving Ground Pro, November 17th.
And the boys from Jollyville, meet the men of Alpha Omega. Now tell me, What do you know about that?
We have a special treat going on right now here. This is going to be for the PGP Tag Championships. And also right now we're going to be streaming live on Facebook for this match. So hopefully we'll have a huge audience on there as well. We also have a huge audience here as well. Really good turnout. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get this started. Hailing from Kansas City, Missouri, this is a one-fall match. Hailing from Kansas City, Missouri, Alpha and Omega, Cameron Jackson and Kenny Alfonso. And now, your PGP Tag Champions, the boys of Jollyville, Nasty Ross and T Buddy.
time is now. The time is now. The time is now. Boys from Jollyville, your time is up.
You see, we proved ourselves to be the better tag team. Tonight, we stepped inside the proven ground ring, and we showed each and every one of those fans why we are what we are. And that is the best.
The BEST, the Black, Educated, Successful, and Talented Tag Team from the Midwest. These tag team championships prove that we are unbreakable. These tag team championships prove that we're unstoppable. These prove that we are the top of the tag team division.
Now tell me,
what you know about that?
This next match will be started for one fall. It's going to be a triple threat match. Let's hear it for that. Introducing first, from Egon, Minnesota, Kyle Pro.
little three-way dance with Kyle Pro, Stephon Smith, and Victor Analog. And two of these guys are debuting here today with Smith and Pro, and Analog, kind of a new guy on the scene here in the Proving Ground.
Analog tonight going to get his third match under his belt here in the Proving Ground. Slides in. Referee Joe Poe checking him out.
Victor's been impressive here. He has had some tough matches. He's looked good. Looking for that signature win. And I can't tell you a lot about either guys he's facing. We only know a little bit about Kyle Pro and Stephon Smith. We know Stephon Smith's known for the rump thump.
All right. I guess.
Other than that, I never got much else for you until we get to rolling here.
Kyle Pro, I don't think I'd pick on the biggest guy you're after.
Well, you gotta like Kyle's moxie, Rob.
Just a jaw-jacking right hand. Analog.
And Kyle Pro finds himself in instant trouble. And a beautiful drop kick from Analog after the tandem offense. Oh, and he's feeling the thump of the rump there, Robbie.
The rump thump, there it was. Kyle Pro in trouble. There's Victor Analog. Victor Analog.
Victor, this looks like a mistake.
Oh, that rump thump just ate the canvas. Rolls through. There it is, the rump thump.
I think Victor Analog narrowly avoided disaster there, Robbie.
But he met what could have been a couple moments ago. He just met it again with that rump thump to the side of the head, and now
Analog's not out of the woods yet. He was in an awkward position, but coming in from behind, Kyle Pro. The danger of that three-way. There's always somebody.
Look at the face on Stephon Smith. Not affected whatsoever.
No, he is a powerhouse in there, Rob. No doubt about it. Built like a fire plug, like a tree stump.
Going back after Kyle Pro. Rings the arm. Pulls him out of the corner. Into the turnbuckle he goes.
Kyle Pro wilted in that corner, but he had enough left to get the hell out of the way.
He's up on the second rope. Leaps over. Caught him with a huge boot.
And Stephon Smith takes a big boot from Kyle Pro. And that rolls him right out to the floor. Meanwhile, Victor Analog, with a nice bit of timing there and a great kick from Analog.
Up and over. Kick to the side of the head.
Quickly climbing those ropes. He's not wasting time. That's important.
Leaps over. Analog. Ducks the line. Into the ropes. Ducks again. Went for a nice head scissors. Looked like he caught the leg. And there, a nice step up enziguri.
Kept enough of his momentum in check, and Victor Analog looking good. Both his opponents out on the floor right now. Mr. Analog, they're king of the ring for the moment, Rob.
No
and
kidding.
Look at the action outside the ring.
Looks like he's going to let Smith and Pro fight.
I think that's a wise decision.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Uh-oh.
Analog, tope suicida.
Right into the laps of the front row. Robbie, if you're at an independent show and the action looks like it's coming your way, move. It probably is.
I'd move if I were all these crowd members here, and Analog taken out on the apron.
Exactly. Meanwhile, the action continues. Stephon out on the floor. Kyle Pro with a hooked leg. And Victor Analog manages to keep himself in the game with a shoulder up.
Kyle Pro only with a 2 count. Analog down. Stephon Smith trying to get himself back in the ring.
Kyle Pro has overcome a rough start to kind of find his offense in there now. Look at this, Rob.
Now it looks like Stephon Smith's having the rough time on the outside. Kyle Pro is in full control.
Look at him putting the boots to Analog over there. Kyle Pro definitely got a mean streak in him, Rob.
And now, right hand to Analog by Kyle Pro.
whip into the corner. Kyle Pro looking like $1 million in there. But oh man, great timing by Analog.
Analog, nice forearm shot. Caught him on the jaw. Yet again.
Building himself some momentum.
Caught him with the boots to the
taking
knee.
The pins out from under Kyle Pro.
There's that step up enziguri again. Kyle Pro still wobbly on his legs.
He is on Dream Street right now, Rob.
Analog up top. A huge line.
Lariat.
Huge lariat off the top. Kyle Pro.
And here comes
Rolled
that
in.
third member. Oh, the hidden part of that three-way. You can't have eyes in the back of your head. And that comes back to haunt people every time.
There's that third factor that everyone seems to forget about sometimes. And now Stephon Smith caught him off the up and over. Shoved off by Analog.
Oh,
sends him in with the rump thump. And Analog with a running knee. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, hey, there's a 3. Victor Analog takes advantage of Stephon Smith's own momentum with that great kick. Rolls him up, hooks the leg, and this is the biggest win Analog's had here in the Proving Ground.
Last month at the Express Classic, Jesse Matthews told me to go to the ring. He didn't want any funny business, no nonsense, no gimmicks. He wanted to see that I could go. And I showed him that then, and I think I showed everyone that tonight when I won that triple threat match. See, I am in the proving ground to do just that, to prove myself. And in 2019, it'll be no different. I'm gonna prove myself. I'm coming into 2019 to win, to fight, to entertain, and to rot your brains. Thank you for your time.
All right, everybody, who's ready for the main event? This is going to be a ladder match for the Women's Championship.
city in America, the general of the Division Brigade, Outlaw!
Well, fellas, it's main event time.
It's time. This has been boiling and brewing for so many months, and it comes to a head in the main event of Emergency Response. Mike Outlaw defends the Cutting Edge title against Jake Lander in a ladder match here tonight.
I tell you what, this has gotten very personal, very heated. Not just a championship match. This is a grudge match, Robbie. Both these guys, both with huge contingents of fans here in the Proving Ground. I really expect to see a split crowd here in this.
No kidding. You saw the fan base for Lander, then you saw the fan base for Outlaw. This crowd is 50-50 on this match, and I can tell you one thing. Lander's got to be thinking right now, from back in July, man, I can't let another loss happen to Mike Outlaw. Remember, Lander lost that title 2 consecutive falls in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Indeed, and that was one of the worst days in Lander's career. That kid has had a rocket strapped to his back. He is absolutely killing it. He was on the roll of a lifetime here when Mike Outlaw defeated him for that Cutting Edge title. And I tell you what, Mike Outlaw, he is a guy that's paid his dues. He is a guy that's built up a fan base, and he is a guy that turns out tremendous matches. But he's
Outlaw.
never been a champion here.
No kidding, but take a look. Outlaw denies the handshake. I think twice now. Lander's going to try one more time to get a handshake and good sportsmanship out of Mike Outlaw. And Mike Outlaw shakes the hand, begrudgingly, but he shakes the hand.
Indeed. And he is definitely...
Oh, Lander with a huge drop kick and now hammering away on Outlaw. Lander is not going to let that title slip out of his grasp again.
That was one heck of a start by Lander to pull that beautiful drop kick right in the face of Mike Outlaw. I didn't see that coming, and I tell you, Mike Outlaw didn't either, Rob.
Lander was catching a case with the fans right quick. Lander, don't forget the reason you're here, buddy. And Outlaw, clothesline over the top rope. Lander's out.
Out and down.
This thing's already on the outside, and we haven't been going for a minute and a half.
Oh. And Mike Outlaw now definitely back in the game, and he's got Lander in trouble out here right now, Rob.
And now take a look. Lander caught with the right hand. And again.
Mike Outlaw, he has fought Jake Lander with a vengeance, I tell you. It is unbelievable. Once Outlaw finally captured gold, he was not going to let it slip back through his fingers, Rob.
And Lander sent lower back into the ring apron, the hardest part on the ring. And Mike Outlaw's really going to go after his back now.
And Lander is determined.
Outlaw's got a ladder. Outlaw's got a ladder.
He's not going in the ring with it either, Rob. I thought he was heading for that belt, but no, he's got something else in mind, and I don't know what the hell it is.
What the hell is Outlaw doing?
Raining blows down on Jake Lander. It's a bad day to be Jake Lander.
Outlaw 10 shots to Lander.
Now he's got something else in mind.
What's he looking for? Outlaw slides in, off the ropes, look out. Oh, and he just chucked the ladder at him.
Utilize that ladder as a weapon, and I tell you what, we've seen a certain viciousness start to come out of Jake Lander. Not the fun-loving kid that first hit these indies. He has got a serious mean streak in him now, Robbie.
I remember when Lander won the title, I remember when he lost the title. Jake Lander was so passionate about having that title, and he still is. He's letting the aggression get to him, though. I've said it time and time again. Lander can't let the emotion get to his head in this type of situation.
I think it is, Rob. Lander doesn't seem like the same kid he used to be, I'm telling you. And I mean, it may serve him well in wrestling, but there's no doubt this kid's running on raw anger and emotion.
And now Lander, you always see it all the time. You see Lander, he keeps his eye on the prize and he knows what he's fighting for. But then once that starts to slip farther and farther from his grasp, the aggression kicks in and Jake Lander really starts to overthink things, and that is when he's at his weakest point.
I tell you what, I sometimes wonder as we see this what lengths Lander's willing to go to. I worry about the lengths he may be willing to go to, Rob.
I've seen Jake Lander in no disqualification matches before. Jake Lander is not one to be scared of a little risk-taking. I've seen Jake Lander be thrown onto a pile of chairs. I've seen him defeat a man that was about 3 times his size. Jake Lander knows what he's doing.
Jake Lander's leaving that belt wide open right now. He needed to hurry, and he did.
No kidding there, but Jake Lander needs to remember, keep that emotion in check. And Lander looks like he's doing a decent job of it right now. Lander trying to set something up here.
I don't know what the hell Lander's got in mind. I know this. It won't be fun for Outlaw if Lander executes whatever plan he's got cooking.
Now Jake Lander, knife edge chop to Mike Outlaw.
And I tell you what, Lander's got a look in his eye tonight, Rob.
No kidding there. Take a look at Lander. Nice forearm to the jaw. And Lander, you're going to bring it in, and Lander caught with a huge back body drop. Down onto the ladder, he almost broke in half.
Good God almighty. That's got to be it. Jake Lander. Oh, God.
No kidding there. Now take a look. Outlaw trying to will himself back up to his feet. Outlaw's up. Lander's still writhing in pain in the corner.
Know if Lander can't get up. My God, his back could be broken.
Lander might have a couple of cracked discs.
Easy right here, Robbie. Wait, Lander's got an ankle, Rob.
Now
holding on for dear life.
Lander not letting Outlaw up there, and Lander with a huge boot.
Boy, howdy, he got all of that. And Mike Outlaw took that right on the jaw.
Lander wants his title back. Outlaw thrown into the corner. What's Lander looking for here? Takes the ladder, shoves it into the midsection.
My God, look at the viciousness of Jake Lander.
Drops Outlaw, now drops the ladder in the center of the ring. And Outlaw caught with a boot to the midsection and rights and lefts. Outlaw completely unprotected here and a right hand to the jaw.
And Lander recovered from that horrible fall onto the ladder to get back in the driver's seat and look at the offense. Lander is laying on, well, the ladder is laying
wait a second.
the offense.
What's Lander looking for? Lander's going up top, I think. Don't tell me. Away, Outlaw out of the corner.
Too much time for whatever Lander had planned, and Outlaw saved his own bacon there, bud.
And Lander in trouble, thrown off the top rope.
This is incredibly brutal and incredibly punishing, Rob. Unbelievable. 2 of the hottest talents on the independent circuit fighting over a belt and using ladders to do it. My God.
Lander's not going to have a very great Saturday night after this match. I tell you what, he just caught that ladder right where he doesn't want to catch that ladder.
That was a rough way to go. You don't want to ride that ladder out of town that way.
And now take a look. Outlaw with the ladder.
And Lander out.
Outlaw keeping his eye on Lander as well as the prize. Right
Another
hand.
one in for good measure, and it looks
Outlaw
like
thinks it
Outlaw's
might be
headed to get
enough.
that belt, Rob.
But Lander caught him with a right. And there's a kick to the midsection and a knife edge chop to Outlaw again.
I tell
Right
you what,
hand.
the desperation of Lander was evident as he leaped nearly halfway across the ring to snatch Outlaw off of that ladder and preserve this match.
And now take a look. Lander with the ladder set in the corner.
I don't know what he's got cooking. Oh, knife edge chop again, and a big old soup bone to the face, and another chop. Outlaw's bringing the offense, but elevated by Lander.
Wait a second. Lander, Dream Valley driver onto the ladder.
You gotta be kidding me. Now he's going to the top rope.
Lander
Bobby.
up top.
Oh, no.
Up top.
Don't do
He
it.
just flipped off the crowd and a huge
God.
moonsault off the top.
You gotta be kidding me.
Lander shows Mike Outlaw's fan section right in the front row here exactly what he thinks about him.
He
while
told them
going
they
off
were
that
number
moonsault.
one, Robbie.
He told them they were number one in sign language, that's for sure. And now take a look. Lander climbing up. Outlaw's in trouble.
Outlaw's in big trouble. That was unbelievable. I think Lander's getting his title back tonight. Oh, Outlaw's back on his feet, Robbie. Oh,
Outlaw.
Lander's got, he's got a hold of Lander. And,
Caught him.
Oh,
a huge
backbreaker. Unbelievable brutality. We knew this was going to be a Donnybrook, Robbie. Man, oh man, it's living up to the hype.
No kidding there, and take a look. Outlaw is the only man there. Lander's down. But what's Outlaw doing with the other ladder?
I don't know what Outlaw's got in mind now, but anything's possible here. We can only sit and wonder.
And now Outlaw picking Lander up. Right hand to the ribs. And Lander fighting back. Forearm to the jaw. Kick to the ACL.
Big boots, the educated feet of Landers paying dividends here.
Nice enziguri.
And wobbly leg, rubber leg.
And a super kick.
He's down on that ladder.
Outlaw's down. Lander has to figure out what he wants to do. Go for the title or go for Outlaw. He's going up to the top rope. Looks like he's going to go after Outlaw.
He's adding more punishment to Outlaw, no doubt about that, Robbie.
Outlaw's in trouble. Lander.
Oh, good God.
Took that ladder right in the gut.
My God. Great timing by Mike Outlaw. Terrible timing for Jake Lander. Lander certainly paid the price, and Outlaw trying desperately to get back to his feet.
And I tell you what, the fans are so far into this match. I just saw in the front row a Lander fan getting in the face and arguing with an Outlaw fan.
I told you this was going to split the crowd, Robbie.
No kidding, and you listen to the crowd. Let's go Lander, let's go Outlaw, split back and forth between the crowd.
And why shouldn't it be? Both these men have earned their fans. Both these men are putting everything on the line to win this belt.
Lander flips back, super kick.
Beautiful, huge super kick from Lander.
Lander not worrying about Outlaw this far. Lander going up. Outlaw caught him by the ankle.
Uh-oh.
Wait a second, electric chair. Into a
Escape by
Frankensteiner.
Lander.
They're both down. Lander has to find a way to get up to that title.
I don't know if Harry Houdini ever made an escape that great, Robbie.
I don't think he did. But I'll tell you what, Jake Lander knows exactly what he's doing. Great ring technician.
I tell you what, Lander's got things going his way right now. He may be getting that title back here pretty quick.
Beautiful ring awareness shown by Lander. And now take a look, grabbing after the ladder that's on the ground again.
Setting it up for trouble is what he's setting that up for.
No kidding there. Outlaw climbing to the corner.
Wait a minute, Jake.
And Lander setting up the opposite corner, the ladder, and now.
What the hell does Lander got in his mind here, Robbie?
I mean, with all that time he just spent, he could have had the title way above his head. I'm telling you, Lander's letting the emotion get to him. Lander into the corner.
Huge reversal. Big whip in that ladder.
And Outlaw sent into it. And Lander, wait a second, sticking his leg into the in between the rungs and the rope.
He's tied Outlaw up. Outlaw's trapped, Robbie.
Outlaw's trapped. He has no way of getting out.
Lander's got to go for that belt now. There's
What's
no
Lander
way.
doing? What the hell's he looking for?
Outlaw can stop him.
Lander was looking for the ladder, but he's making sure Outlaw's still out.
I don't know, Rob. I think Lander's popped his cork here. I think he's trying to seriously hurt Outlaw, buddy.
There's no kidding there. The emotions are getting to him. He wants to. He damn near wants to kill Outlaw here. And take a look now.
He wants to end this feud once and for all. My God, Robbie, I told you I was worried about the.
What the hell is Lander doing?
Go to.
This is not a good situation.
Jake Lander, my God, no!
Up
Jake
top.
Lander, don't do
Top
that.
rope. Outlaw got when it comes to coast. He's all tied up. He can't get out of there.
Good God Almighty! It's like a car wreck happened in the ring.
No kidding there. Outlaw's hurt. Lander's hurt. There's no way these guys are getting out of this.
Good God, is this title worth it? I know they believe it's worth it, but my God, Robbie, they both have a career to think about.
These guys have got years ahead of them in their career, and they're trying to throw it away. And now a third ladder being introduced into the match.
We know what the winner has waiting for him as a prize. Jake Durden in Mattoon.
No kidding, Jake Durden in about a month's time, a couple weeks in fact, in Mattoon. I mean, take a look. Lander wants to be the one to take out Durden, or at least take on Durden.
That is a hell of a prize waiting for you after you win a brutal match like this. But that's the way it is in the world of pro
Take a look,
wrestling.
the emotion getting to Lander, as I specified before. Lander yelling in the referee's face, telling him to shut his mouth. That's not a great way to do this. Lander could have been champion by now if he would have just put that ladder in the middle of the ring and let it go. But he's too dead set on hurting Outlaw more than winning that title.
He is looking to prove a point. You are not kidding here. He has blown his cork, Robbie. I said I was worried I'd seen this brewing in Jake. He's taking this too far, Rob.
I saw it coming for a while.
This is the danger zone.
I didn't want to admit it, but I saw it coming for a while. Lander has lost his cool completely. Lander is losing it. Lander doesn't care about the fans. He doesn't care about that title above the ring. He cares about putting Mike Outlaw out of commission and ending his career
What
here
the
tonight.
hell kind of death trap is he building over there?
And there was a right hand and a forearm.
Back and forth action, pure brutality. My God, Robbie, this is one hell of a match. I'm on the edge of my seat since the bell rang.
Outlaw with a
my
huge
God.
Michinoku driver down onto the ladder there.
I don't think that was Lander's plan when he built this thing.
Outlaw having to use the chair and the ropes to keep himself on his feet. And Lander's not letting this thing go either.
Outlaw, come on,
Outlaw,
go for the belt,
me.
for God's sakes.
Wait, Lander's back up.
This is
Shots to the
This
hamstrings.
is too dangerous, Rob.
And Outlaw's in trouble now.
I can't even get words to come out right now, Robbie. I'm terrified.
What's going on here? They're both set up in a very precarious situation. Lander and Outlaw. And Lander pulling the hair.
Both men desperate. Neither wants to take the ride. The other one's trying to give him. Oh, Rob.
Well, Lander resorting to dirty tactics here. And Lander with a high waist lock. Oh, he's in a bad position. Lost his balance. Shot to the back, and again,
Those ropes are slippery, a lot of sweat. It's hard to hang on to these guys.
Outlaw
Look
to
at
the
this.
outside.
I think it's for the best, so Rob. It's got to be for the best. My God. Meanwhile, Lander's not letting go of this idea he's got. He is sticking to it like holding on to it like a pit bull.
Hey. What's Lander looking for? Picking Outlaw up. He wants to end his career here.
Oh, and a big
right
haymaker
hand.
from Outlaw.
Lander off the top turnbuckle. Back in the same position they were in before.
Lander's in a bad spot here because Outlaw's definitely got an advantage at the moment.
And take a look, Outlaw.
Oh, but Lander anchored himself on that rope somehow.
And now take a look, Lander catching himself back in control. And a right hand to Outlaw.
Huge overhand right. He is trying to take Mike Outlaw for a ride. And I'm telling you, Mike Outlaw don't want to go for that ride.
And now,
don't do it, boys. No.
Lander, come on, you got a career ahead of you.
This isn't worth it, boys. I know it's personal. I know your emotions are heated, boys. It's not worth it.
And Lander with a low blow. I'm telling you, Lander's changed. Catching Mike Outlaw with a low blow.
Oh, my God.
And there's the suplex to the ladder.
Dear God Almighty, Robbie. They've taken it too far.
Outlaw's hurt. He hurt his leg. Look at him grasping the leg.
Unbelievable. Both men down, both men hurt. I don't know if they'll be able to compete again. I don't know if anybody's going to leave here with the belt tonight, Rob.
And now take a look. Lander getting up to his knees. Outlaw was grabbing at his right knee earlier.
That was a rough ride, a brutal ride. And Outlaw paid the price, and Lander still going. And looking like he's going to get that belt back. I don't see any way possible Lander could be stopped now.
And Outlaw, he got kicked to the outside. And look at Lander spending time on the outside with the crowd. And look, a kid just pulled Outlaw up to the apron.
You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. And Outlaw with that hand on the ankle.
And Lander kicks him off, and Outlaw still going after him. He's just angering Outlaw here.
And look at Lander. He's lost his mind, Robbie.
Lander he's so determined to take Outlaw out and take that title back. Wait a second.
What is he demanding here?
He's demanding that the referee hold the ladder. And now, wait a second. Lander, don't do this. He's got a career ahead of him just like you do. Lander. Oh, and a low blow from Outlaw.
He had a little glimmer of conscience for 1 second in this match, and it cost him. Lander had a moment of conscience, and he paid the price.
Outlaw, low blow to Lander. Lander was going to end Outlaw's career. And now take a look. Outlaw trying to climb up. Lander is hurt, trying to get himself back together.
Man, Robbie, I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't know how that's going to go. It looks like Outlaw, but Lander's looking. Outlaw's climbing. The belt's just out of reach. And, oh, no.
And Lander with a shot to the lower back with the ladder.
Oh, the brutality of Lander.
And Outlaw, the title's just out of reach. Just out of reach. Wait a second, what's Lander setting up here?
No, not again, Jake. Jake, no.
Lander, come on. I said it before. Jake, come on. Is the title worth this much to you?
He's not backing off, Rob. He's not backing off. He's going for broke here. Both these men are in the danger zone 100% here. Careers absolutely on the line.
You've got a whole career ahead of you to win that title. What is wrong? Why are you going for it now? Wait a second, Lander knocks the ladder back over. Both guys are out. Lander might have just expelled his last bit of energy.
I don't know. This is incredibly close. Both men still in this game. Both men incredibly, brutally punished from the opening bell.
And now, Lander setting up the ladder.
Outlaw looks out, Rob.
Outlaw's out. Lander's up. Outlaw had handcuffs. He just hit him in the kidney. Look at Lander. He almost had the title.
He got the handcuffs off his ring jacket and using them as a weapon.
And there, Lander's out cold. Outlaw's alone. And Jake Lander will not take home the title. Mike Outlaw retaining the Cutting Edge Championship.
Unbelievable night. An emergency response 6. And your winner and still champion after the most brutal ladder match in PGP history is Mike Outlaw.
Outlaw didn't beat me. I beat myself tonight. I did this to myself. Tonight, I want a do-over. Life, you don't get do-overs. I may never get another chance to do tonight over. I should have focused more on the task at hand, the title at hand, that at any moment, multiple times, was literally in my fingertips. But no, I got on my own mind, and I got so caught up in just hurting and just leaving Outlaw lying in a pool of his own blood at the bottom of the ladder like I said I wanted to do, that I beat myself. I didn't win. I lost. I lost Outlaw. There.
I just went to war with Jake Lander. And without a doubt, the most physical match I've ever been a part of. The thing about being a champion, the thing about being a fighting champion is that when one war ends, another one begins. And on December 9th, it's me and you, Jake Durden. Mantoon, Illinois. I know you want this, but I just proved to these people, I just showed these people what I'm willing to do, what I'm willing to go through to keep this. So if this is what you want, it's over my dead body. Because you can't have this, but you can have this. You can have a whole lot of this. Because after December 9th, I will be going into 2019 still the PGP Cutting Edge Champion.